Alright, we back after some time. Looking at my phone, the last time I streamed this game was almost a full week ago. Okay, so I come back to Bomberman, and apparently I'm the guy from Fall Guys, like I wanted to be this guy, and already somebody done blew themselves up. But, heck, I freaking hate this dude. Why on earth am I this guy? The only way I would pick him is if there are like challenges involving me picking the unique bomber, because I hate playing this dude. Like, every time I see this person, I make my soul mission to blow this dude up. Yeah, where to start? Where to start is correct. This beam bomber is the last person I wanted to be. And even so, I've outlasted 11 other people already. With minimal effort. Minimal effort. Picking Beam Bomber and I'm still winning this match. Dang shame. I'm gonna try to get everything before anybody else does. Which includes this thing, right? Oh yeah. Put this one up first. I just gotta watch his patterns what he does. So what did we learn about throwing bombs at me? I don't know what to say right now. I really don't. What are you gonna checking bombs at me too? Oh, right here. Plus needs to calm his mind down. I didn't even do anything and he wound up slipping and falling to his death because he wanted to try too hard against Beam Bomber. I'll stay in here, why not? Oh my god, we got one of these guys just chucking bombs the entire time. Wait, this is the guy from earlier, huh? I gotta find extra life. That's priority number one. There we are. Hmm? Where's that guy? Well, I don't lose to somebody that the game selected for me. Oh yeah, kick bombs. Let's try that. That's you. Freaking. Like, I had to use the bathroom the game chose Being Bomber for me, and I wound up winning the match. I don't know whether or not to be happy or mad right now. Plays 30 bombs? Okay. I can just pick White Bomber for that. And the worst part is about Being Bomber, I didn't even use any special abilities either, which his is just a dive, so there's really no point in doing so anyway. Why would you be happy? It's Being Bomber. I mean, it's like, the reason why I say mad is because I usually pick characters who are better, they're faster, they can put out more bombs, they have more stuff. And somehow, some way, with Beam Bomber, I won. Oh man. Okay. So now I just gotta wait on the next match. If you have any questions or poll suggestions, I'm open to them. Cause as you probably noticed, I wouldn't say I'm so much as running out, but notice that some of these I'm actually posting like questions about mentors and stuff. Like the most recent one being the Goku Black and Zamasu. Speaking of, let me go to that. I want to see how that did, if it was lopsided or not. Because when I first saw it, it wasn't lopsided; it was about equal. Well, I guess when I first saw it was the last time because it is no longer it's no longer close. Only Zamasu is losing at 22%. Goku Black is winning at 78%. And then most people prefer 3D fighting as over 2D. Judah. Judah's the person from the last match.
This seems better than the jungle.
Well, I literally got faced up against the guy I fought last match. And somebody done blew themselves up already. In the first 9 seconds of the match. This is a promising start. And that person is dead. This is not taking long. Okay. Alright. Let's deal with big risk. My character can't kick bombs or have spiky bombs. This would be a bit tricky though. I'm looking at my stuff right now. What the? I went up the stairs. Apparently it said I kept walking down. Or hey, I got a little chuckle out of that laugh though. Laughing, I got a chuckle out of that that death scream though, so I'm not mad.
more.
There we go. I can't be too risky with it because I don't have any stuff to throw bombs with. I mean, I have the glove, but that's only when I set a bomb. Two, three. Nothing out of here. Where's my people up there? Let's stick around over here. There's gotta be a boxing glove somewhere. There we go. Okay, I already maxed out everything, so there's no need to pick anything up unless I lose a life.
Major.
I could tell R Willem over there was chucking bombs at me.
It's dark here.
Alright. Wait, one step up again. The person died, didn't he?
Major.
What did he die to?
Orders.
It must have been recent. I messed it up. But I did set the bombs like I needed to. So there's that. Xenoverse 2's training mode should have been something like recording where you want the CPU to do. You mean like a playback thing? That could work. It would be, the playback would be a little bit, off if you had raid moves though, because some of them take a little bit of time. Because, after you after you do one, if I understood it correctly, it has like a cooldown to it. And those are the only moves in the game that actually has cooldowns, because if it didn't, then people would, and Crystal would spam stuff like Pillstorm or Marble Drop the entire time. And nobody wants to fight that again. We've all been through that a while ago. But, as we have already discussed, for Crystal Raid, I would like to see more moves for Crystal Raid bosses in there, such as Darkness Mixer. Because if you want to create like a story or something like photo mode or training mode or something like that, and you want your character to have Darkness Mixer or something, it would most definitely help. The closest you can get to that right now, I guess, is just Darkness. Is just any other charges when you have the Dark Aura on you, because you know, like, you don't glow blue or red or white or any other colors, like dark and like faded white. So yeah, something like what Tekken games have, especially more modern ones. Yeah, like Tekken nowadays has stuff like, I think it was in Season 3 where you could download, like, it's not for free though, but it's like frame data and stuff. Like, yeah, I'm not one of those people who are into every single frame of a character, but like, it does help though, so you know how to get around a move or how to punish them or something like that. But as we already know, frames don't really matter too much in Xenoverse, because if somebody has bad connection, then it's not going to matter anyhow. Or if you fight a character who has bad hit detection anyhow, it's also not going to matter. Because offline is much different than online, especially if you're trying to do, let's say, just like dash the entire time away, like can't speak, in between moves. Yeah, like online is a little it's a little safer to do stuff like that. The only person to watch for me, I think, is the guy in the bottom left corner. A lot of moves are more safe online. Yeah. So of course, like, a lot of the matches will be it's a bit weird, which is exactly why I believe a while ago I did suggest that Xenoverse should do the same thing that Dead or Alive or some other games do, which is to have it to where you can have like in training mode you can, like, what do I call it? It's like a connection thing. It's like it's a connection simulator, I believe, to simulate online matches or like connections and stuff. That's kind of what I want Xenoverse to have. So when you're trying to fight somebody who's one barring or two barring, you have a much better time countering it. Now, this is a bit advanced for Xenoverse, but it would also be cool if the game studied how you played, and you could probably just like go to training and have like the CPU simulate or like kind of like imitate that person's playstyle, so you know how to get around it in the future. Now again, something like that is a bit advanced for Xenoverse. That's why I haven't really suggested it, though it would help. The only thing you can't account for is the fact that some people will use mods and stuff. There's no real way to actually, like, there's no real way to predict that. Don't you do it. This is really out for blood, isn't it? This person's gonna make a mistake. What did you say? For those of you who think I'm lying about that crystal ball, no. I told you he was gonna slip up and he did. You know, he was getting incredibly nervous against Green Bomber. All he needed to do was just chill out, find the other crystal with some health in it, and then plan his next move in the next round. Instead, he wanted to put all of his cards on Green Bomber. That person's dead. I'm gonna just dance in the corner. I'm not in any heavy danger right now. Alright. Checking notifications. There's 3 of them. One of them being the trophy for Street Fighter Alpha. And you're dead? Okay, so White Bomber in the top right corner over there is the one setting a lot of bombs. The real question is it going to be after me? I'm trying too hard. Calm down. Playing it like just playing with it the next round. Okay. Just wait for everybody else to make a mistake. Yellow Bomber just had Ultra Instinct right there for a couple seconds. He just dodged everything. doing that to trap him. Good. Okay. Okay. So I don't have to deal with him anymore. Or him. Everybody just up and smushed themselves like morons. Probably bots. Who knows? Yeah, I know that. No, I don't. Like who? Yeah, I thought so. Alright, hold on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. But, in regards to Xenoverse again, about my own story, I have created my, well, I'll say lie. I'm done with somebody else's scenes in particular, so all I need to do is get one person's scenes in. And then I need to put some more, what's that? Yeah, so some sound effects and everything. I get some music, and I'll pretty much be done. I'm trying to do it as fast as possible. I want to get it done before July 4th, but when I will post it, I don't know. But I do want to post it before, or around that time. Because as everybody else already knows, I didn't put off on it for too long. And I made that channel trailer about a good 6-7 months ago. We should have been done with it. I said I follow with the same schedule as Xenoverse right now. I'm like, I say one thing, all of a sudden I wait a long time to do it. But yeah, and another thing, if you already knew or caught on and everything, I have been streaming a lot more frequently because, again, I'm not trying to use up too much space for when I am making this thing. I'll stay in here, why not? I'll read that comment as soon as possible. Yeah, there's a watch for blue bomb over here. Who apparently thinks he's slick. He's bomb. He's not. See here. Having to put in many more quotes in my CACs besides their air trails, whip quotes, loop quotes, exciting quotes is another story. Yeah, again, I've been doing that a lot as well. But the thing is, with there being a lot of characters, like I have to put some time, like I'll have to dedicate some time to something like that because again, it is a lot to think about. Well, I said of all my characters, I probably only have like 2 of them done, Zeta and Sakura. Because what I'm doing is not only just character selection quotes, I'm also doing quotes if you fight them in a parallel quest. Because you remember how sometimes, that like, depending on what race you choose, they say something different about them. They even do so in the story mode as well. Again, like with these quotes, I'm trying to go all out on them. It's gonna take a lot of effort. Oh, this is fun, huh? Calm down. What you got? Okay, you know. Calm down. Alright. Just use a chicken bomb. I threw a bomb in the wrong direction. I tried to throw to the I meant to go to the right. So Bam Bebop over here is the only person I have to pay attention to. Everybody else, with the exception of Lucia Louie, only has 1 more life point. So I can take advantage of that. Still gotta be careful though. And I wasn't careful enough. But I did manage to make top 5. Top 4 would have been better, but top 5 would do. So, But yeah, let me go back. I'm gonna go to my notes on my phone, just to remind you like what I put in for my characters, pretty much. Where is it? Yeah, there we go. So, pretty much, there are 2 quotes when you pick them. There are 2 quotes before the fight. Some rival intros depending on who they fight and everything. Now, I haven't done any for the actual cast characters of the game. The only game I did that one was for fighters. For Xenoverse, I just had stuff for my own characters. Then we had when they're reviving people, when they're being revived, like afterwards, when it says something, they're win quotes. Like they're 2. Win quote against the rival. Then we had the 2 lose quotes. Then we had the parallel quest versus whatever race you pick. There are 2 lines when you keep draining their health. When you beat them in a parallel quest, and we lose them in a parallel quest. Those are the quotes I have. The other ones I didn't do quotes for, of course, was just their fighting stuff and their Super Soul, which I am still currently working on. But it is, of course, as we've already said, a lot to think about. Which is why I don't really put a time restraint on any of those. You can take as much time as you need doing those, whether you go through some revisions or whether like I'll post them out much later than sooner. Because again, like it's a lot, and on top of that, with a lot of characters that you created, you don't want certain characters to have lines that are too similar. Like everybody usually stands out from each other. See here, when it comes to special intro quotes against cast, Saffron's one for Deborah, Toa, Mira, Majin Buu, and Ribrianne each. So basically the 3 people of the Demon Realm, with the exception of few, Majin Buu and Ribrianne. Oh, so I see Chainsaw Guy over there in the bottom left corner of my screen. Oh shoot, why can't I do that? But yeah, I had to answer that one because apparently the stream didn't want to pull it up. But fortunately for me, I got my phone. And this guy is gonna try to okay, it doesn't have much. Okay, it doesn't have much range.
I won't slip up again.
I can take advantage of that. Right, look, White Bomber, you're not that good, White Bomber.
Oh no!
But yeah, as I already said, like the only quotes I have against cast characters is in fighters. Now, what I didn't do for fighters was all their Dragon Ball quotes and when you're about to fight them and whatnot, because that would take entirely too long. That's why I just kept it to a certain point. Now, if my character either did have a quote against a cast character in Xenoverse, it would likely be few. Because few, of course, is a pain in the neck to a lot of the time controllers, so it says something about that. See here, yeah, because even though Jacob was Saffron's superior, she still worked for Mira and Toa. So, if that is the case, would would the character have a line against the mask saying as well, since he was also kind of mind controller there, or would it just not? Hopefully nobody goes in here. Let's go. Okay. So I could chill right here, answer a couple more questions, while simultaneously looking at notifications. We're all playing squads, yeah, whatever. She wouldn't. Okay. Also, speaking of my characters, though it's not complete, though it's not finished at all. Like, I am working on, of course, 2 drawings. One of them is the one that you suggested a couple days ago. You know, with the kids fighting each other with the SNK like logo. The other one being a sole picture of Lauren. The other pictures are gonna have is a transformed version of her. I want to do that because like I want it to be accurate to what she's supposed to dress like or look like during certain transformations. Because you can only do so much in Xenoverse. Got him. You're not getting extra life. So protecting you are. No, in fact, hold on. Okay, so while Green Bomber is goofing off over there, all 3 except for we just immediately rebel against him in a special intro quotes. Okay. Now, sometimes I do know that, well, I don't know what Mira or Tora would say to your character, because I do know for the most part with a lot of lines, they duplicate some. Like, kind of like Goku saying you can't beat me, or you'll have, like, who was it? I think it was either Mega Shenron or Fused Zamasu that said, yeah, it was a Mega Shenron whose line was just as evasive. Okay, we gotta do a White Bomber here. He's the only threat apparently with. Well, I'm not trying to fight. I'm not trying to fight White Bomber right now. White Bomber for blood apparently. It's me and 7 others. Saffron of course makes fun of rib breathing. Like, of all my characters, I don't think there would be anybody who would say anything to her. Maybe because they don't have time for her love bull crap. But, like, even at the event somebody did, the character that would probably make fun of her or say something about her would most likely be Sakura because of her arrogance or like attitude or whatever, because she's like that. Okay, so I have to watch everybody. I have to be real careful. For some reason, every time I say that, I blow up, so I'm gonna stop talking now. On over. Okay. Come on, where's oh. That's one.
I can turn this around. Something's not right here.
On that one. Yeah, step on this Rivian. That's rich. The chunky girl trying to give lessons about love and beauty. That makes me wonder what Rivian would say. If she said, if of course her line is duplicated from another already existing quote. Yeah, probably would. Might have to look for one that comes close to Ribrian getting triggered. There may be some quotes for Ribrian in Xenoverse 2 that are probably already on YouTube. If there is not, then I am not going to be able to figure out what they are because there's absolutely zero way I'm picking Ribrian first for anything. Alright, because that would require me to go through every single character and for the most part go to people who fought in the Tournament of Power. Check notifications again, that's why it's going blue. Look at that happen. Okay. Alright, Obama. Let's do this again. Blue, blue, and black. Okay. See here. Saffron shows respect to Majin Buu because she is a descendant. So, I'm not sure if she goes against them, but would she have any sort of respect for that of Super Buu or Kid Buu? or Buhan. Because at the event, like, because to me, at the event that she does show respect, it might be to acknowledge his strength. Okay, where am I?
I'll get him this time.
See here, definitely either Asubu, Kebu, or Buhan. This is what you started out as. And speaking of Boo, whatever, the only missed opportunity for Boo was putting in Boo tanks, or for people who don't know what that is, this is pretty much Majin Buu who absorbed Go tanks and fought Gohan. Because there's a lot of story-based opportunities that they could do with that.
I arise like the phoenix. I'm serious this time.
Now, of my characters when it comes to like Boo, the only person who I think would talk to Boo, all my characters, would probably be Lauren. But that's because of the other story I had when she fought my female Majin. Because even though she won that fight, she's still a bit under like traumatization by that experience. Because she had to be brought in something like that like early. Don't do it. Okay. I don't know which one to go to. A guy spinning around the entire time or a guy just sitting here patiently. I'm gonna go with the guy just get him. This person must think I'm a fool or something.
I won't slip up again.
I don't care they got an extra life or anything. We'll just outlast them for 7 more seconds. Because again, I can't be aggressive as Green Bomber. Like, I have to play it smart. So I have to allow him to blow himself up, make a mistake. You threw so many bombs, you hit yourself. I want you to let that sink in real quick. All I had to do was stand there, but I didn't know how far that the bomb would go. Doesn't blow himself up. Don't do anything stupid now. Why do this too? You want boxes go? Okay, so she's in contact with me then. Well, we're gonna be doing this for about a good literal minute. I still got to pay attention to the screen though. It's like I want to read the comment down there, but there are people who try to, but there are people who do try to surprise attack you. He's probably waiting on it right now. Alright, so that happened. Again, I had to pay attention because after a little bit he started to throw a couple of bombs. So yeah, the only reason why I plan on soloing Parallel Quest 142, which I think is Time Space Tussle, is because she's a decent pick for that in terms of the normal cast characters. She also has the good Super Soul, whereas if somebody hits you with an ultimate, like, you won't take as much damage for a long period of time. But you have to choose wisely, I guess, as to which ultimate, or just not get hit at all, because some people like to just surprise attack you with them. Like, let's say someone like let's say Zamasu. He likes to do that one move a lot. What's that move called? It's the Severance. Because I think even if you block it a perfect block, I think it still does damage. Not damage, I mean it still does the it still activates the Super Soul. All the Bomberman's powers can be stacked too. Yeah. I would say probably Yeah, she's a really good pick for that if you're doing time space tussle, and that's because I had to think about every fight in that thing. And one of those fights was against UI Goku, and you have to pretty much use Lovely Cyclone, and you have to cancel it with the shorter dash, so you can follow up with the combo. Everybody else is pretty straightforward. Ultra Instinct Goku is the only person who likes to use skills randomly, and he'll teleport a lot when he does them. See here, I've already completed Parallel Quest 146 solo with the characters I planned on using. Okay. Again, I haven't done any Parallel Quest challenges in a while because, again, I'm working on the story. So, yeah. But whenever I do get done, I do plan on doing more stuff in that game. I don't know what though. It might be more PvP online or something. It might be player matches. Since really I haven't done any PvP in a while. Unless people challenge me like randomly during streams. Oh no, we got that chainsaw rabbit or whatever. Just chill right here while you do your thing. I just have to do solo class 142 solo as custom Kefla and Ribrian, as well as Pillar Quest 122 as Saffron without vanishing ball spam. Well, there's always perfect shot spam. But yeah, Joker, you didn't do that. Whew. But don't do it, Pink Bomber. Trying to sacrifice to both of us or something? Oh, by the way, Saffron doesn't have access to Cell's moves in the lore. Some characters of mine don't have access to certain moves because of where they are. Lauren doesn't have a lot of moves because she's still learning a lot. Now, Ada could probably use a lot of moves because she's learned a lot from a lot of people and is actually able to control herself when doing such stuff. Setting way too many bombs there, you're going to wind up hurting yourself. See? You don't have the bomb kick. Calm down. But yeah, a lot of characters of mine use certain stuff. Now, Cell's moves, my character did have... I took it out a while ago though. But that was doing a green preset when she was doing something else. But now her moveset, my main character Ada, like she like her most current preset right now is like the gray top gear, whatever, which is pretty much doing, which is a lot of her skills being one-handed based because of how much power she has, and she's holding back by a lot, as I've already said before. What time is it? Okay, it's around 4:30 for me. But yeah, after a few more matches on this game, I'm gonna have to call it, and I'm gonna have to continue the story of mine, since I'm not too far from the end. And this idiot blew himself up. Like, I didn't do anything. How do you blow yourself up? Shadow winning 7 from the last match. You had to make a mistake. Hopefully there's another spiky bomb. You probably wasn't expecting me to throw that bomb or something. Alright, okay. See a chainsaw guy, I need to stay clear of him. There we go. I'll read that comment in just a second. There's a lot of stuff going on the screen. Ow. I knew it was going to happen somehow. But at least I got rid of that chainsaw guy. Alright, let me do this real quick. Now that everything's died down and the fight ended in a draw. Originally I was gonna have a fight just like Videl, like having a lot of melee attacks, but very little Ki Blast attacks. There's one thing I remember about Videl is the fact that she's really good and she's fast. She's good at melee, but she doesn't even have a charged Ki Blast. That's the one thing about her. I did eventually make it so that I gets more Ki Blast moves over time, but she just generally likes to use melee attacks. With a character of mine, which is of course Sakura again, because you know I've fleshed her out more than I've fleshed out any other character because of all my characters that you see, she's I think the oldest one. I think. But yeah, a lot of her moves are supposed to come from different weapons she obtains. Because when I made her way before, she was supposed to be like those people who use like the two guns. They have like multiple weaponry and everything, like kind of like either Bayonetta, Dante, Deadpool, people like that. So that's why for the most part she has sword moves in her first preset. It wasn't until later that I guess she started utilizing Ki or something like that since like I guess kind of like Goten, whereas he's able to utilize Ki but really can't fly, so she uses like jet boost pretty much. But yeah, the melee attack thing, yeah, that is pretty good. Okay, stream, don't try to duplicate stuff. I already read that one earlier. But I do hope in the future, since we talked about this before, and because you said your character is more melee based, that they actually have more skills involving the person's feet, or evasives using the person's feet. Because the only evasives that I could think of that involve the feet are Bloody Counter and of course Tremor Pulse. Meanwhile, White Bomb over here not only dressed like me, but plays like me too, which is completely sitting still. That would make sense because L does a lot of kick attacks, yeah. Like, even if there was an evasive that involved, like, a backflip hit, similar to that of Vega from Street Fighter, I wouldn't care. Cause there's a lot of stuff they can do with them moves, they just don't for some reason. White Bomber has done absolutely nothing. He's gotten this far. Oh, no, he's AFK, no wonder. So he was AFK and outlasted people. Well, get this far away from me. But yeah, when Ultra Instinct Goku comes out, I will be putting a lot of, I won't say a lot of, I'm gonna have to revise a lot of my Ultra Instinct presets.
It's no use! I won't slip up again!
I almost hit him with that bomb.
I won't slip up again! I arise like the phoenix.
No, these guys really think that they're slick with this one. But yeah, there is still plenty for Xenoverse to do. Hopefully they capitalize on a lot of stuff and patch certain moves when it comes out.
Like the phoenix.
Minimal effort. Okay, this one I gotta watch out for. Okay, Aqua Bomber's getting top. Oh, or did I just do that?
I arise like the phoenix.
I just watched that. No, don't worry about extra life right now. Good. Don't worry about that. So let's focus on surviving. I'm trying to get extra life. I keep seeing bomb structure the entire time. Oh, good, good.
Time for sure. Got it. Over here.
Are you serious? You should pick it up first. Okay. I'm gonna look down my phone in case there's anything I missed. Okay, there's nothing I missed. Again, I'll probably get 1 or 2 more in, and then I'm gonna call it. But again, it's only because I want to get the story done as fast as possible. After all that's done, I'll be able to do much more stuff from different games. But right now, like, most of my space is dedicated to that right now. And the reason why I want to say I'm fighting for space is because every so often my brother likes to download other games. Or some games need some games need to be patched for some other reason. But that's pretty much it. Now, personally, I think that some moves in this universe, when the patch comes out, some moves should be blockable. Like, what I mean by that is that some moves, like you look at a move, like let's say Jump Spike, you look at Flash Skewer, that's the only blockable Jump Spike move. That and Molotov. Then you look at something like Backbreaker or Jump Spike. They are unblockable. And the reason why I say it is because when you fight a lot of people in ranked or player match, you'll see a lot of them with 3-bar margins doing after image strike into Jump Spike because it's unblockable and half the time they're lagging. And there's no way to get around it. You caught on, didn't you? You throwing bombs at me. And then the other one that we went it past that I talked about a lot was backflip being 1 bar of key. But if that were the case, people would just use super explosive wave, the skill, the Gohan skill, as their way of doing backflip without using any key. Something tells me that that would be the case if they actually passed backflips to cost 1 bar. Because people try to find a way to keep their iframes when they fight. They could make it so that super explosive wave costs 200 key even when you do the backflip version. Well, that would be that would be an incredible risk, man. Although it would work and get people to start doing that. Yeah, that time I actually intentionally took the bomb, so that guy would off himself, so I can get the extra life on the top. Again, the guy I thought was playing checkers. Playing Chester here. Oh, I gotta think a lot of steps ahead of the opponent. I'm gonna do a watch out for white bomb over here. He's in a collecting spree.
I won't slip up again.
Yeah, of course both Fake Blast and Dragon Burn need to cost 300. Yeah. Fake Blast, I don't really know. Maybe it could be. But Dragon Burn, yes. And I say that because of even the Ice Shenron variant, the Ice version, that one takes 300. And you actually have even less time to do what you need to do rather than Dragon Burn. Like, it's the equivalent of making something like Super Key Explosion 300 and Super Explosive Wave 200. Like, they have to make stuff, like, they have to make it make sense. That's the only thing I can say about it. Yeah, Fake Blast, yeah, because I feel like if Fake Blast was 300, you would not see that skill nearly as often anymore. The only evasive you'd be seeing a lot of people use is Instant Rise. Instant Rise and Super Explosive Wave. More so Instant Rise, and that's because Super Explosive Wave is a bit risky, because this is a strike move that does Key Blast damage. They could perfect block it and you can get stamina broken. So people are gonna have Instant Rise so they can like regroup and come up with like a better plan. Speaking of plans, this guy is planning on blowing everybody up, sparing a bunch of bombs like a moron. He is going to make a mistake if he thinks it. Thank you, Dragon Ball, to have health restoration taken away. If that were the case, then it would just be, I won't use my full power yet. Only difference is one cures poison. Dang. Oh, never mind. Everything evened out.
I won't slip up again. There.
He's taking a big risk doing this. Ooh, good. This guy's really trying to keep me on my toes the entire time, isn't he? Thank God that fight's over. I'll fight that person sitting back kicking bombs at me the entire time with bubble bombs. That. But yeah, if Thank You Dragon Balls, as I said, had health restoration taken away, then it would not be used ever. Because again, I won't use a full power yet. It's already there. And that's when you use a reinforcement skill. And you gain both your ki and your stamina back. So people could do something like, let's say, Mach Dash. They could do something like the, what's that pose called? Formation. And they can get their ki and stamina back. And at the event, and I think your Dragon Balls one, I feel like you should, now if the event they do keep taking Dragon Balls, they should at least reduce how much ki and stamina that they gain back after using it. You can have it exist, just nerf the Super Soul. Because every single time you think you're about to win the match, somebody does Thank You Dragon Balls, and it's like they got a second life bar. And on top of that, people like to self-stamina break themselves and stuff like that. And have moves like Super Guard. Because if there's something I hate is that when you go into a match and you see a character, you already know what Super Soul they have before fighting them. Like example, like if you see like a Super Saiyan 4 Goku who got black pants on, 90% of the chance he's gonna have to take Dragon Balls on with ×4, if not Dragon Fist. And people do Dragon Fist because you can't stamina break them when they do it. It's just like Molotov. And then ×4 is too fast, and the only way you can not get hit by ×4 to do that is if you have the Ha Super Soul. And not a lot of people have that Super Soul. Super Guard should be made that you can't use it when your stamina is broken. Well, yeah, because it uses like ki, but at the event, people don't. People would probably use moves like Super After Image Strike, more so the former. And people would probably, what's the other move called? People would just do the little aura dash, little burst kick. To me, I say, if they're gonna patch it, that little aura kick that people do, that should cost half a bar of stamina. Meanwhile, when you do that the back version, it still does 1 bar. The reason why I said it is because a lot of people, when they get stamina broken, they'll just keep burst kicking you the entire time, hoping for it to clash. So it would waste the time. And plus, by making it at least half a bar of stamina, they can't burst kick when their stamina broken. Now, again, we still have a little bit of time before Xenoverse updates and they come out with the patch notes. So, there's always a possibility of stuff like that. Now, also to me, I would say Crush Cannon would need to be nerfed. And I say that because people like to jump with that skill. I would say just don't have it charge as much. Maybe probably lessen the charge so it doesn't just do it like the damage of that move. It like that move damages you as much as Revenge Death Ball does. Remember, it serves me correctly. Okay, so this guy here bloodthirsty for gonna kill me. There we go. And lost our life again. Okay. Looks like we're gonna have to actually find his extra life. I could probably find one in here. And got some emo pop up there. Which means you know he's putting a bunch of crap right now. All rolling bombs. There's nothing in here. I gotta finish the life. I can always stay in this room. Or risk it with this one. No, I'm going here. Finally. Okay, we gotta watch out for White Bomb over there. It'll last him for 10 more seconds. I tried to kick it, and then tried to get away. I just didn't realize that the bomb would actually blow up as fast as it did. I'm not mad about it though. I could have just walked to the other side and not have risked it, but I took too big a risk. Oh shoot. Okay. What else can be patched? Oh, yeah. That's the other thing. So, while I said that Crush Cannon needed to be somewhat nerfed, at least to some extent, I believe that Crush Stream should get buffed. Because that move, as we have seen in a previous stream I did, or I think you could just test it out yourself, that move did as much damage I think as like full power energy wave. If that was going to be the case, they may as well have just gave Cauliflower full power energy wave. But they gave her impulse slash, so. And another thing about Cauliflower, I don't know why they do that. Maybe it was out of laziness, but I feel like with her, she should have started in base form, and then you could transform into Super Saiyan 2, kind of like how Kaba goes, where you can be in base form, and you can transform into just Super Saiyan. The only missed opportunity for me seeing that is the fact that they could have made it to where he can go Super Saiyan 2 in another preset after determining the power. That's what they should have did. Don't know why they didn't. See here. Shining Friday, Atomic Blast, Spirit Bomber need a damage buff. Spirit Blaster for sure. Shining Friday, that's the one that negates the Q Blast. That was a maybe. Atomic Blast, that one can do plenty of damage, believe me. I've my alternate timeline and other people who just do unvanishable Atomic Blast as Evolve Vegeta, it can do some damage. You just have to time it right. Like you can't just tap square or completely hold square. You have to hold square and you have to let go of it after like the hand goes up. So it does a lot more damage. And it does, and because the thing is, when I do that move, I don't just do it like in other like PvP matches. I usually do it when I'm like a Crystal Raid boss. And that move like does probably about a good health bar, if not more. But overall, maybe it could. I don't know. Now, one of the few moves that I wanted to be buffed was Dimensional Hole. But you can actually use Dimensional Hole against a lot. See, the thing is, if you're armored and you use that move, it works much better. So that's why I usually use the move when I'm a Crystal Raid boss. Because you can actually do the damage when somebody throws like Kamehameha at you, or someone does an ultimate at you, like Emperor's Death Beam or something like that, you can still pull off Dimensional Hole. And the full animation will go through because your character is armored. Another move that needs a buff or a nerf. Looking at him now, let's see here. I'm not making a percent, I just gotta think. I think Purification needs a nerf. The reason why I said it is because of that one fight I had a while ago, where somebody would just do Pearl Flash into grab. That shouldn't even be a thing with Purification. Like, I feel like if you're able to do Pearl Flash or any other move, they shouldn't be able to do knockback. See, a Purification should not be able to do knockbacks into grabs. Because the reason why I got so annoyed was because the person was not only like 2-barring, but the person had the Zodiac Super Soul with that. So it would just be Pearl Flash into that move, and it would do about a good 80% of an entire health bar. And that's if I'm lucky. And the thing is, when I fought the person was not only, well, yeah, the person was block matched, of course, and it was in a player match. It's not even like it was in ranked. It was in player match where people could pop capsules for him. So the fight would draw even longer than it's supposed to be. Let's see here. Change the future needs to be changed so they can be cancelled out of a block to do the stamina damage. Also damage buff too. I feel like Godbreaker and Change the Future, it should be like Xenoverse 1, whereas when you do the animation, you can cancel it with movement. Because it leaves you incredibly open if you do it. Now, I do know that they don't want you to spam it, but in Xenoverse 1, it's different because people can spam it and it doesn't use any key until somebody hits you and it goes off. So they could spam Godbreaker and Change the Future and try to trick you. Nowadays it costs a bar and you have to let that entire animation go through, which means if you use that move at the wrong time, you are getting hit. You are getting stamina broken for sure. That's why people use Burst Rush and Shock Flash, because it's less risky.
I won't slip up again.
Yeah, and Change the Future does need a damage buff when I look at it and everything, because Godbreaker does a massive amount of damage. Like that damage is massive. Wasn't born yesterday, my guy. And yeah, looking at it now, it doesn't do a block damage because the reason why people don't use Change the Future is because people already have a move like Shadow Crusher, so there's no need for Change the Future. And Shadow Crusher can break your stamina as soon as it hits you if you're blocking. Sweatbag White Bomber again. But believe me, I know when I see one. I try to kick it. Too big a risk. But I need to wait on somebody to blow up though. Bomb came in handy, thank you. It's a good thing he doesn't have the bomb kick. So now he's going to be actively looking for an extra life, but we just still have to watch the guy in the middle because he likes to throw bombs, or set a lot of bombs at that. Here, you two have that.
I won't slip up again.
And then if I can come in now, I'm trying to think of moves that can get patched, nerf to buff wise. Oh shoot! Okay, so he almost got me just now doing that. Again, all I gotta do is watch him. He's really avoiding those bombs. I'm, I'm, I'm trying to throw a bomb at him. There we go. Alright, let me read this real quick. Energy Zone needs to restore the user's health much more. It's the only because everyone told me to get buffed. I feel like if people did that, it would help, yes. But it helps out the allies much more because that was more of a support type thing rather than just for her, because when other people go in it, they gain back their key as well. Also, they also gain a lot of health as well, much more so than Toa. Now, I feel like if Energy Zone got patched long before, then beating Ultra Instinct Monitors would have been much more of a breeze, because you only gain so much health. I kind of feel like Energy Zone should kind of cost more key if you're holding it down longer or something. So yeah, both versions of Time Bullet need to be made so that the opponent can't use an evasive or limit burst when caught by the move. So kind of like Time Space Impact. Because with Time Space Impact, like that move for me, the reason why I still have that move is not because I'm gonna just up and use it for every single like unvanishable. I use it against people who are about to limit burst. Because once I do that, and then you hit them with the blast, people tend to limit burst afterwards, but every single hit goes through. So if they have something like, let's say like a bar of stamina left, and they get hit by that move, they shouldn't use a limit burst, because otherwise they screw themselves over, because you could really just dash forward and keep the pressure going. I also feel like if an opponent is in a move like Time Control or Petrifying Spit, when they do a move, the damage isn't as high, because people like to do Petrifying Spit into moves like Soul Punisher with the I said don't go easy on me Super Soul, crap like that. I feel like if they get a damage reduction when you're frozen, they wouldn't do it as often. It would still be used, yes, but not nearly as much as people during certain player matches and whatnot. Because I have seen a lot of people play Xenoverse about to win or fighting as fair as they possibly can, they get cheated by something like Petrifying Spit. Now, that's not the cheapest move in the game, but it is one of the most annoying. Because I also remember Petrifying Spit, people would do, I'm thinking about this one video that happened before when I fought somebody who had 3-bar mantra. I remember this person had Petrifying Spit, and I think it was Innocence Cannon, the one that sends you flying. They did that near a wall in the World Tournament stage. Pretty much that whole fight. I managed to barely pull off the win, but it was still annoying. It was still a chore to get through. Again, this is the same person I said who did that, and only posted his win with his Namekian. I remember that one. But yeah, but the thing is, Xenoverse doesn't really have such a thing as damage scaling, which is why. Because if Xenoverse had damage scaling, Square Triangle wouldn't be spammed as much. basically adding the damage. So let's see here. So basically adding damage scaling when time control petrifying feelings. Yeah. Because again, people use that move like time because you see a lot of people do something like let's say like square triangle, charge triangle, time control Molotov. Something like that. Like this is a small example. And the only way you can beat time control is when you have the let's just enjoy the game right now super soul. And the other fight I think of is that one person who kept trying to fight me with time control into meteor explosion the entire time. He was a male Saiyan, and he was so desperate to pull that off that he actually did it against my raspberry. That fight I found more hilarious than anything, because he really had to pull off all the stops to beat him of all people. The lowest tier character in the game with no stamina breaks. Power Pro needs his iframes reduced greatly. Yes. I feel like if they did that, you wouldn't see a move as often either. There's a lot of moves that need patching. That being most definitely one of them, Power Pro. I don't know about Giant Namekian, no. I'm not saying in the mod, because that shouldn't exist in the first place. I'm talking about the actual Giant Namekian itself. I forget if it got patched or not. But yeah, to me, oh, you want to head out? Alright, I'll go ahead and see you later then. Whenever I stream some other time in the future, I will probably bring up more of a patch discussion. Because there's a lot of stuff that can be there's plenty of stuff that can be patched. You have that real quick. Okay, where am I? I got 2 more rooms to go. This one and the one up top. After this match or the next, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to end it. But yeah, but it's because again, I wanna continue my story. Snake mama. Alright. Now, remember something correctly, Snake isn't exactly the most powerful of anybody. He just has the one special ability where he goes invisible. That's all I gotta watch out for. And he likes to throw bombs, which means I have to hit him with a bomb so he no longer has that ability. Man, get out of here. Okay, he gonna lag through that. So apparently, Naked Snake has mastered the art of time skip. Huh. I guess I must have missed that Metal Gear game. Oh, that okay. So that person's stuck. Okay, gotta watch out for Aqua Bomber. Okay, I no longer have to watch out for Aqua Bomber. Getting rid of getting rid of this last person is going to be a little bit of a battle. Cause I'm trying to get cause I need to hit it. I'm hitting and get special ability off of her. Had to blow us both up, but I was thinking like it was going to end in a draw regardless anyway. So we done had like 4 or 5 draws in this stream. But I will conclude it here. I don't really need to prove anything by trying to find a winner or anything. Well, I'm content with ending in a draw. Because again, I want to continue the story I have. I need to go ahead and go back to Xenoverse, get a couple more clips. Go to Share Factory, edit everything, compile it into a thing, and then try to post it as soon as possible. Don't know when though, but I do want to get it done before the 4th of July. I know a lot of people are going to be doing stuff there, so I want to get it done beforehand. So, with that said, for those who did watch support, thank you for doing so. Likely when I do stream again, which will be, I believe, the Street Fighter 3 series. I will continue I will continue the discussion about Xenoverse and funny, if not frustrating, stuff that happens in that game. So, yeah. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, share the video and everything. Well, it definitely helps, and I'll see you guys in the next one.